I want to get serious for a moment, and usually when I say that, I'm not serious, but I am being very serious right now. Let me see here. So I just want to mention this real quick, man, because it seems like nobody else is talking about it. I mean, I know people talking about it, but you don't really hear that as much as you think you would hear about 5,000 people dying in an earthquake. Earthquake over and that, as we know, just happened in Turkey. And yes, there was a massive earthquake over there, and 5,000 people so far are reported dead. I'm reading this on time.com. And it says here the first earthquake, which was a magnitude 7.8, is one of the strongest to hit the region in the last century, affecting an area already confronting a cholera outbreak and this is what they also said. They said it's about to brace for an extremely cold winter that's coming up. And they said that more than 5,000 people have died and thousands of others were injured in the earthquakes.
And buried.
And there's still people buried in the rubble.
Yeah, there's still people.
And because it's freezing, it's getting harder and harder to look for people.
Yeah. And this struck people when they were asleep. So here's the weird thing about this, man. You know, everybody's talking about the Super Bowl. Everybody's talking about, you know, movies and music and all this. I don't hear anything about Turkey and the earthquakes that happened over there as much as I thought I would hear. You know, I'm gonna do it right now. So I got a news aggregator right here, and let me see here. I'm gonna see exactly how much I'm hearing about this. And hey, you know what? I'm actually starting to hear about it now. First thing that pops up is a rescue crew struggled to save barely conscious man who was under the rubble after the deadly earthquake. Okay, that's a story right there. But I mean, I can go through story after story. I got a story about the DC Universe, Joe Rogan, State of the Union,
Beyonce?
No, I'm just going with what I see right here. A neuroscientist uncovers some shit. Actors, Elliot Page and The Last of Us, plastic surgery, Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. You know, a money story. I'm going from one thing to another to another to another. When the Ukraine was up, I couldn't go 2 stories down without hearing something about the Ukraine, which I'm not saying that I shouldn't. I'm just saying you heard a lot about the Ukraine. For some reason, you're not hearing about this that much. Somebody put it in perspective today when they were talking about it on a TikTok video. They said, imagine 9/11. There was about 3,000 people that died in 9/11. This is 5,000 people that have died from this. So far, yeah. So it's just kind of weird to me that you're not hearing about this. You know, it's close to Syria, and same thing kind of happened with the. Oh shit! Ryan Hamilton said 8,000 nearly dead now. They just took another count on the toll, so 8,000 people are dead now. That's a huge jump. When did I open this?
It's almost twice.
So this is opened at 3 p.m. today. Updated at 3 p.m. And now was 5,000. Now it's 8,000. I'm not gonna, try to politicize this too much. I'm just really saying this. I think it's kind of crazy that we're not hearing about this as much.
They report differently when it's a natural disaster versus people killing each other.
Yeah, terrorists.
Well, honestly, I would love to think that, but I remember when you had Syrian refugees, and there were countries that were turning them down, that were flat out ignoring them. And when when Ukrainian people needed aid and needed entry into countries, they opened up their countries to them, let them in. So yeah, I'm gonna say this kind of shitty what's going on here. It's I don't have to spell it out to you why, but
No, we had this conversation before.
Yeah.
No, I noticed it myself.
So I'm not going to sugarcoat this, man. I got that out the way. I wanted to say that because I think it's bullshit.
Well, the only relevant news story on that drag you just did was, in all fairness, the State of the Union is out today.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, we live in America, the President of the United States. But other than that, McConaughey and Elliot Page and all that bullshit.
Exactly. I think this, if this was done, I don't know. Imagine some other countries. And again, I'll let you take the guess which ones. Imagine if the same thing had happened. You had a death toll that high. You wouldn't stop hearing about that. You wouldn't stop hearing about, let's send aid to these people. Let's help these people out. And there's no bias here because my wife is from Turkey. She wasn't even near the place what happened. And believe me, what's going on in my life, it had nothing to do with her at all. You know, it has nothing to do with me being married to her or anything like that. I just noticed what I noticed. And I noticed it the last time when you had these Syrian refugees compared to what was happening with Ukrainian refugees. I think it's kind of shitty. I think there is a bias there. However, having said that,
And Ugandan refugees too that returned.
Yep. Oh, that's a given. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but
no, I know.
it's
But as soon as I said it, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Sky's blue too.
But listen, I was saying the same thing about. I'll say the thing about anybody. You know, I did say the same thing about the Ukrainians. In the Ukrainian war, I was like, those people need help. That people should do something to help them out. I'm gonna do the same thing with Turkey, man. But I'm actually gonna be very active now, and because the thing is, people were just, they were given a lot of information of where to donate and help out with the Ukraine. Like I said,
I haven't heard anything about where to donate for like Turkey.
Exactly.
Oh, I have.
And I watch. Okay, I'm just saying I have not. And I watch the news every day, all morning long.
Yeah, because I have not got anything in my feed at all about where to give money and help out and whatnot. I had to go look that up myself. Fortunately, this Time article right here, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people, they start now. It might be that it's starting to come out just now.
Well, no. I mean, even as much as yesterday, New York Times did a story on it, and it had, if you want to donate, here's here.
Okay,
They had
all right.
several links,
Okay.
and then in my email, in my inbox today,
Yeah.
I got a couple of things saying
All right,
like, hey, to donate, go here, please
Okay.
help.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But that's good to know.
Yeah, it might be because it's just not happening. And I do hope more awareness is brought up. But because I didn't see it happen in too many places, I decided to take it upon myself and just tell people what they could do. And I'm about to donate myself too. So.
Yeah, they had a story about these two little girls in the rubble. They got them, but they're like two very small girls, but they had been buried in the rubble for 17 hours
Yeah,
in the cold.
So here's where you can go and try to help out if you can. So I'm looking at this on Time, but I'm sure there's a lot of other places. And this article has a lot of several organizations you can donate to. This is why I haven't done like a feed or anything, because I don't want to give all my money to one organization. I would like to talk to you and have you choose to which organization you like to give to, and just have it on good faith that you are actually donating. Yeah, and I'm not going to read them all, but just an example of what they have here: Syrian American Medical Society, UNHCR, the UN Refuge Agency, UNICEF. A lot of people know.
Yeah.
The White Helmets, Turkish Red Crescent. I'm going to, since they say that these people on the front line, the Syrian American Medical Society, they say they're the ones in there deep right now.
Yeah, digging in.
Yeah. So I'm going to donate $150 to this. So it's right here.
What site is that? So
That's Time that I went to, and there's a button there that,
okay.
and I'm going to take that off of there because I want my personal information popping up. I'm logging in, and it does it automatically. There you go. There's not any kind of personal information up there. But as you can see, there it is. All right. There we go. I accept your cookies, sir. And donate
Put the
now.
cookie down.
Put the cookie down. Yes, and there we go.
Oh God.
Donating now. There we go. So there it is, folks. All right. Somebody said Corey giving out $1 billion right now and didn't know. Let's see.
Monthly reoccurring.
There it is. Just gave me a message saying thank you for your donation. All right, so there you go, folks. All right, there you go. So just if you can give anything, that would help out. A lot of they're about to catch it bad over there. All right.